Are you
Yeah,
actually
wait.
crying?
Yeah, like, are you
Right.
actually
Yeah,
crying right now?
ass.
What?
Hmm.
You're so cringe. Why are you crying? And then just start sobbing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I feel like that might exacerbate the situation.
Well, no, because it's like, cause it sort of pulls me up, because they're just like, what? Yeah? Kind of thing. I don't know.
Hmm.
Of course I'm crying.
My
It's probably depend on the person you're asking too.
Yeah, I guess so. Good with the patient, I guess.
hmm.
Huh.
I mean, but one just random question that came to mind isn't that absurd, but it's just, do you like the color pink?
Go for it.
Because it's
What
completely
the-
unrelated.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? She will. Eva, do you like the color pink?
Make me a. What was I guess a performance roll at advantage because you got so good on the medicine.
Damn it! Why are you giving me charisma things? I don't.
Because you're doing the yapping. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I know.
You want my inspiration?
Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
Wait.
Oh,
Hold on.
Wait, no, it doesn't matter. If she rolled a 1,
oh.
she still succeeds.
Yeah, I'll take your inspiration.
Yeah.
If I still can.
No, not anymore.
Ah,
Go ahead.
Oh man.
motherfucker!
Ooh.
This is pissing me off. No, hold on. Give me a second
You're
here.
pissing
what if I
me
use
off.
If you want, you can take a DA skull deck from Takari.
Takari.
Is Eva adding a bardic onto that?
No, she's not. This is
I'll-
so obtuse. I don't think she would have done that.
Can't buff herself when she doesn't know she needs it.
Okay, that would add on to your best roll of the double 9s up there. So you hit her with this random fucking question of, "Do you like the color pink?" What?
Well, you were panicking, so I thought I'd ask if you like the color pink.
She sighs.
How does that make any sense?
I'm
Yeah,
not
a point.
immune to psychological tricks as well, it seems. It's a fine enough color. Not my favorite.
I think this all shows how much this is affecting Eva. I know you rely on yourself a lot. But the point of being in a group is that you shouldn't have to. Not fully. Especially when it comes to things that just aren't working by yourself.
That remains to be seen.
If Sviarians... Oh, no, hold on. He wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
If...
Don't hit her with that.
No, he does say that, but he catches himself.
What?
If a Sviarian like me did not need any help, why would the Emperor's protection mean anything? We're only human.
Right.
There's a reason there's not only one Sviarian on the front line, but a whole army. We help each other.
I don't disagree with your assertion, but I would counterpoint that Blackbirds work solo operations all the time.
You're not
But I know you're going to dismiss that as evidence anyways.
right.
Fine. Let's see what Aurelia has to say.
And you have time to think about how you're going to approach it, right? Because she said after the tournament.
She's like zoned out right now.
And in order to get there, you need your energy. Tap her plate.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
not
perturbed, like the sort of like put on, like perturbed look on her face, like like She sighs, looks at you, Carol. Like, I don't mean to insult your family's cooking. It is delicious, but as I said, I am robbed of appetite.
The best meal in the world tastes like shit when you have no appetite for it.
She gives you an appreciative smile. She just sighs and tries eating more of it, but yeah, her heart's not in it.
Yeah. Shame.
Chime.
At least she tries. At least she tries.
It's the most you can ask sometimes.
I realized something that would have. I was like, oh, that would have affected stuff, and then I realized it would have affected both of you equally, so thusly it doesn't fucking matter.
There you go.
Is you guys would have had a +1 from Aubrey's floor domination, but I'm like, but both of you would have had a +1 to your proficiency, so thusly neither of you had any benefit over the other one.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Perfectly balanced.
It literally, exactly, literally numerically balanced as all things should be.
Eva,
What?
I know there's nothing I can say that makes any of this easier or feel better. So I'll just state fact. I know of nobody more capable than you, and if anyone is going to find an answer, that person is you. I believe in you.
Roll me an insight check.
Got it, bud?
You got it. You got it.
This wouldn't be as you're saying things, but as you call her attention to you, you see some glint in her eyes. Some look of recognition. You got 21, so that's another tier of success. You might be the best person to talk to her about this. Because you are also a person that has had their world sundered and shifted on a paradigm after you got back your quote-unquote true memory of your events. So you are the best person to talk to her about this, because you're the only person that can talk to her from a place of general understanding. So, they'll think for you there.
I'll also be a little selfish at this when I realized that Gareth isn't real. Me. A gesture at the table. If you guys hadn't been with me, I would have broken.
He's right. Arena chimes in. I wouldn't be here at all if it weren't for you guys. Mina like rubs her neck. Like, yeah, I guess I got the same thing. Yeah, I'd have a big old hole in my chest right now, if not.
A united
No one
effort
looks at-
is the strongest effort.
Nova scans across you guys. You guys get into a lot of, like, lethal trouble.
Yes.
Like, a lot.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
Honestly, this has been the only like calm period aside from the lake. And even then, at the lake, she died.
Well, Arnie's like, hold on a fucking second. I'm gonna stand up for us right now. I'm not fucking hearing that from an Ash Warden. Alright, you have no room to say that we get into dangerous shit when you're an Ash Warden.
Oh,
Yes,
the minute he starts
Arnie,
talking out
pop
loud,
off.
it's like, wait.
Well,
That's out of the bag now.
Oh, those are so bad besides one.
One person rolled so well.
Can we find out who that is?
Yeah, who?
Badger is actively looking around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm checking something.
Look at. Ooh.
Look at Arnie.
I love characters that don't have like wherewithal. They look great.
Freaking Ash Warden, and it's like-
Stir the pot. Yeah.
That's rough, buddy.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's real bad.
She's catching her inspiration.
That's better. It is better.
We have the blessing of necessity and add on.
I have 15. 18?
Okay.
No,
19.
19.
Okay, so that one person that got a 19, they're catching us pretty far.
Oh my god.
Listen,
Villain's child.
Eva quite respects Nova, so this is Artie's fucking blabbermouth. Is not going
That's
to be
more
the
like
thing that ruins it for her.
That's more fucking like it.
Nova like looks at him like, dude, like what the fuck? And then begins looking around, and everyone's like just yap. Womp 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 womp. Like everyone's just talking. And she sighs like, oh, dude. Sorry, I'm just sorry. I got caught in the moment. Sorry. I should beat this. I should beat the shit out of you right now, dude.
You should.
We,
You
we
should.
could just add it to the list of deadly moments we get ourselves into.
For his sake, please don't.
You know, Aurora, if you really want to, I can heal him back up afterwards.
Why?
So you can get a second pummeling.
You'd have to go through me.
Oh, shut up, that would not be hard.
He has one motherfucker in his corner.
Alright, I'm officially
I can't
removing
back you up on
myself
this
from
one.
this conversation. I've said what I needed to say. I'm eating. If y'all want
You
to
guys
get beat the
hear
fuck up, you can die.
Something that is perhaps heartening. You guys do hear Eva chuckle at all the antics that this is.
No, baby!
A horse.
Puts her hand here. Yeah, I just saw the token, so I was like, make it big. Side appropriate. Eva puts her hand in her face. We're all such fools.
Yes, that's
Mary
what makes it
Bountiful.
entertaining.
Birds of a feather and all that.
Oh, where's her bird? Jezebel.
You guys haven't seen Giselle.
So,
Probably
Birds of a
following
feather.
Aurelio.
Looks for Giselle.
Which, according to Eva's account, Giselle's an extension of the Emperor.
Crisis of faith.
Who knows?
Oh,
Anyways.
No.
Anyways.
No.
Anywho,
Any
Damn.
hell in a handbasket?
at Eva chuckling, Nova does simmer down and puts a finger at Arnie. You're lucky. I hope you realize that. You're lucky. He holds the two point hands like, hey, I know I'm lucky. As long as, if me agreeing with you that I know I'm lucky is gonna prevent you from punching me, sure. Out of game, he literally has the lucky feet. So yes, he is lucky.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Does anyone know what time it is?
Bing dong, ding dong.
I gotta go.
It's 10 o'clock.
She starts running. Yeah, she's not waiting for shit. She's gotta go.
opportunity tech. No.
Sentinel, sit down.
Yeah. Well, I'll ask you guys this: is there anything else you guys want to do in this evening aside from vibing?
Badger is gonna ask Nova to look through her pockets, see if she has the coin.
Let me fill you up, babe.
No,
I
he's
didn't say
saying
I
she
was gonna go
looks.
through her pockets.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a missed opportunity.
You ask
Makes me
Nova.
wanna get in there.
How do you ask her? How do you ask her?
You know, Nova, this is gonna be a little weird. Can you look
Okay.
through your pockets and see if you have something a little extra in there?
I don't got many pockets on this.
Just anywhere someone could hide something.
What did you do? She begins patting herself
I didn't
down,
do
checking
anything.
pockets.
It was Shadow Fire's.
She looks at Fayez, who's sipping some Tarasi tea. Okay, that's not be good. She turns out her pockets and finds nothing out of the ordinary.
David.
What am I supposed to be finding?
I thought he hid something on you that I was going to give you.
If Shadowfire has actually managed to drop something on me, I'd actually be impressed.
I mean, I would be too, but it was the first place I thought of. I'll keep looking.
What are you? Wait, what are you looking for?
They're 2 platinum coins. One's for me, and I had one. I've had an order put in for one for you as well.
Aww. And
yeah,
since
his
you know I'm
group
about to,
insignia.
and since you know I'm about to leave right now, you're trying to find it in the best.
I've
very
been trying all day.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
definitely-
why you went to talk to Eva this morning.
Yeah.
Can Jin just pat himself down? Because Badger did mention that earlier. It's like, what if it's just on me and I don't know?
I mean, anybody else have it?
Uh,
Looks at everybody.
We'll pat ourselves down, I guess.
Dahlia's gone. She
Have
can't look.
what? Oh, the coin. Kadok checks his pockets too.
Yeah, the mysterious coin that nobody knows where it came from.
Falk pats himself down. Finds his.
You
Yeah.
find your own. Yeah, you guys all find your own. 2 of you find one spare though.
Hey! Alright, who's the motherfuckers with the coin?
One is Folk.
Uh-huh.
What?
I rolled a natural 20 for the stealth of Shadowfire during the night. It was great.
Wherever he wanted.
I figured narratively he probably did when you strip naked.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have made some sense.
The other one, in the most poetic thing, was Return to Sender. It's in Roma. It's on Roma's person.
Ah!
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, just holds them both out in her hands, looks a bit guilty.
you should have snuck them onto our sheets.
I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
about that, but then
That's
I was
what I was
like, well,
wondering.
I was thinking about that, but I was like, eh. I was like, eh. A part of me wanted to, but another part of me was like, I want them to affirm that they're actually checking themselves before I say that they have it or not.
Yep, yep.
Just stare at Fayez for a moment, disappointing.
He sips his Chirosity tea. He technically didn't do shit, you know? He did shadowify his fault.
Yeah. So one of these is yours, and I had a butterfly put on the back of it. And as soon as we figure out a logo, we're gonna put it on the other side.
I assume you hand it over to her.
Yes.
She's examining it, looking at it, holding it between her thumb and her index finger before maneuvering it in her hand and rolling it across her the backs of her fingers. I like it. So that really means part of your guys' merry band? Ooh, careful. You're gonna have to fight the Ashwins to get custody of me.
I can take him. No problem.
He can take them.
Yeah, but
Right.
Throw Badger at him.
Amber just fucking throws it at gravity sword. He calls it insane. He makes you the shooting star meme.
Yeah.
I appreciate it though. It makes me happy that you got that sending stone.
Yep. I'm happy I have it as well.
I'll talk to Prophet, see what my next availability is. I know I got something tomorrow. Yeah. She shakes her head. I shouldn't complain. Good life. But thanks.
No problem.
She thinks she gets a devious look in her eyes.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh no. We all should run.
We cannot outrun her. She is, well, who she is.
who's proven that one?
Fucking caught himself.
I mean, he already looks around. She's out of a suit right now, so maybe we got a chance. You know.
I do. No. You did not see her in the arm wrestling contest.
How'd she do in the arm wrestling contest?
Absolutely.
You wanna
destroyed
find
with
out?
No effort.
Alrighty then. Go. He leans away like, I'm getting out of here.
No.
Anything else you guys are doing in the
Yes.
night? Aside from, Dahlia, you pick up your music books. What does Karanak got?
I do have a thing, but that can wait.
He's gonna say to Eva before committing to the thing he wants to do.
Yes.
If you want to take your mind off of your problems for a minute, are you up for helping me with one of mine?
She blinks a couple of times as if, like, I don't know, like, stirring herself, if that makes sense, like, drawing her own attention forward. And she blinks a couple of times at course eyebrow. And that depends of what.
I need to talk to my sister.
She nods slowly. Very well. She gets up out of the bench. The one that's like affixed to the table, like again, picnic table style. Let's be off then.
Appreciate it.
So you two take your leave. You begin making your way over back to your family's booth. The booth Montessian.
Yeah.
Where your mother and father are in the midst of tucking away their own dinner. Albeit it looks a bit different than what they prepared for everyone else. Maybe a bit more done up, more bougie. Whereas your sister seems to be eating as well, but also like sort of scanning around the place in this, not in no way contemptuous, but more of a like just a inquiring way, like just taking it all in at once. Yeah, she has a notable distance away from your folks, though. call it giving them their date night.
Yeah.
She does spot you and Eva approaching, though. She doesn't leave, doesn't move, doesn't do anything specific, she just keeps hitting. But her gaze is fixed upon you.
Hello, sister dearest.
Brother, what can I help you with? You and your friend.
A
You just sort of
conversation.
quiets herself. On what?
I think you know.
Her straight face expression does turn dour. She looks over her shoulder at your parents. Turns to you. Very well. Go on then.
I'm beginning to remember things.
Good.
I know it's not real.
Good. Then I hope now that you're remembering things that everyone else does as well.
What do you mean?
She rolls her eyes. Looks. She doesn't look over her shoulder, but she cocks her head over her shoulder at your parents. They're under the same effect as you. Well, you were. I don't. She shakes her head. I don't know. Whatever thing affected you has affected other people. Mother, father, grandpa, all of them. It seems in our household, I was the only one unaffected by it. And I knew better than to draw attention to it. Even now, they don't realize. Again, I hope that sense is lifting on you, it will lift off of them soon enough as well. But for all I know, it won't.
I had a lot of things I was going to say, but I'm stunned.
Well, welcome to my life for the past while now. She sighs.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's... She sighs and then finally looks you dead in the eyes. I know you might be the person responsible for this Caradoc, but I know it's not your fault. You're at the heart of all of this, whatever it is. But I don't think you did so with your own hands, with your own intent. Her expression softens. I can't hate you for that, brother. And
There's a way. I will find it.
Well, before you throw yourself on the quest anew, hear me out.
Yes.
What happened to you with, just air quotes, Gareth? It's a tragedy. Mother and father and others are none the wiser. They are in blissful ignorance. Their world wouldn't be better for knowing the truth. You can see out of the corner right, you have a quirk and eyebrow, your sister's disclaimer.
Why?
Why what?
Why wouldn't it?
You weren't there to see you off. You weren't there to see the worry on mother and father. Grandpa less so. But they had their worries, their concerns, their son being sent out into the world, which all Eulonians know is far darker than our horizons will ever be. You really think you want to add another layer of worry to them? Especially in this, she gestures at you up and down, fledging magic in you? You're not going to be around to address their worries, to calm them down, to stop them from busying themselves with work so as to not think on the issue out there. You're not going to be there. I will. So before you go trouncing around trying to undo what's been done, think on that. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, Caradoc. But I want you to make that decision mindful of that. And if possible, let all of this unravel after you've already handled the situation. Let the truth come out after no worries can be had. She sits back down. Her brother leans against the table. He pinches the bridge of her nose. But whatever you choose to do, I will support it.
You're a better sister than I deserve.
She scoffs and rolls her eyes and shakes her head. No. I'm a rather greedy sister, I would imagine. What?
After the tournament, I can't go back.
Her
Come home.
expression softens. I've wondered if that would be the case. That's fine.
I need to know what happened. Like,
You're cutting out a bit. Sorry.
I need to know what happened, Elaine. You need to tell me.
She quirks an eyebrow at you. I thought you said you knew.
I'm beginning to remember. I had a confrontation with a manifestation of Gareth, of myself. Some is there, but it's not all clear. Why does it hurt? And I tap my chest.
She thinks for a moment. Do you remember, Anna?
I do, but I know that my memories of her aren't.
They aren't all quite there.
Right.
Huh.
Yes.
She thinks for a
I
moment.
don't know what to make of them anymore.
She thinks for a moment. There was a time where you were still my brother, but were a far different man. One where you were much more content in staying in Casa Rosa. Love by your side. Obviously, that's not the case anymore. Are you sure you want to hear this?
I need to.
Fine. There was an incident. I'm trying to recall what. It was a fire. This is what I heard. She ran inside. And to be frank, I've heard different accounts on whether you did or didn't as well. Some say you chased after her, trying to save people. Said you brought some people out, but she never came back out. And yet I've heard other tales that you stood outside while she went in there, came out, went back in. I don't know the truth on that, Caradoc. I wasn't there. But regardless of which account is true, they both end the same way. She's not here anymore. I remember when you came back, despondent. For a second, for a while, I was wondering if I lost my brother. And I feared it would have been by your own hands. But instead you took to the family books, pursuing something. I can only make guesses as to what. But all of them will be related to Anna. I remember there were times I asked you about it. You'd be quick to redress me, dismiss me. But one day, you were different. Just like that. And she snaps her fingers. You were my brother of old again, with a certain mantle of sadness about you. And that's when I realized, after talking to you about it, this Gareth had come into existence. She shakes her head slowly, but Gareth never existed. There was no person in our home city that was named Gareth, at least not one to your disposition, your account on him. I tried bringing it up to Mother and Father, and they were caught under the same spell. So I kept my mouth shut. Perhaps that is me aiding and abetting this ignorance. I'll confess to that. But things seemed more safe. For you specifically, now that this Gareth was manifested. There are even times I tried to bring you walking past the house that burned down. And you can't see any of the cinders or the ruin of it. I don't know what had affected you, what may still affect you, what does still affect our family. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is all-encompassing, save for the one blind spot that's left me.
Me?
Hmm?
No, sorry, that's wrong. Go on.
She shakes her head. There's nothing more to go on for, Caradoc. That's all I know. But it is heartening to hear that you're seeing through the wall now.
As he's sitting there, his face doesn't change, but there's like tear starts pooling and just slowly dripping down his cheeks. Otherwise, no outward reaction.
Your sister walks and sidles up next to you and just brings you close, being your literal support.
I have a crazy tale to tell. I think your worries were well founded. When I left,
What?
crazy things. A lot has happened. I was in Belchester when it met its end. It nearly became mine, too.
She scoffs. Not surprising. Rooms was always a dangerous place. So,
I have seen Newmans destroy each other, sister.
she frowns at that. I'd ask you to keep it to yourself. With no offense to your great accolades and tale, I don't want that concept haunting me.
I prayed too. And he came to me, Sejab. He spoke to me.
Blessed be the Clover Court, its light shining beyond the borders of Eulonia.
He told me my soul, wounded, damaged, that I'd done it to myself.
She scoffs. Suppose now you see the truth of it all.
I do.
So what lies next for you then? If not coming home.
I have to be where I'm needed.
She smiles at that. Right. Closes her eyes, looks at the ground at nothing. Wherever it is you're needed, I'll pray for your safety. Mother and father will be too. Grandfather to his own degrees. But with this, she wraps her knuckles against your armor, and your newfound magical potential, I think they'll feel a bit better. Safer. Well, safer for you.
Everything. Maybe I put my own foot in my ass again, but I told Father that I had a story to tell him. Of course I did. But now I'm not so sure I should tell him all of it.
Do what your heart finds best, Caradoc.
I don't trust my heart.
You'll have to find some assurance in it, in time. Or else your Charles will never be safe. I know everything feels like the world is collapsing. You doubt your heart, your senses. But let me tell you this as well. If you're giving up on resurrecting your heart, resuscitating it, she shakes her head, then you're already dead. My brother is not dead. He is alive. He has seen his family once more. He travels with seemingly good folk.
They are. Rough around the edges, but they are.
She smirks. And that might be exactly what you need. Away from the shine and polish of Eulonian company, you might need a rough edge or two out there in the free realms or wherever you're going to get things done. I don't deny that. We've seen too many travelers pass through to allow me to deny that. If you want to tell your whole story of father and mother, I would also try to showcase your friends. Not in some... She... like... Her lips pucker as if she's like saying something sour or spitting something venomous. Not in some flesh trade sort of way. But more show mother and father that you're traveling with good people. Competent people.
And
Don't
Ash
live there.
Wardens.
Show that to them. It'll lift their worries. Maybe not completely so. But some is better than none.
Some is better than none.
I don't like the way you said that. What are you planning?
It doesn't immediately respond.
Caradoc.
Fine, you're right. Some is better.
She squints her eyes at you. Looks at Eva as if like trying to get support, and Eva's like, "I'm neutral."
I will listen to you.
She doesn't seem convinced by you. She looks over at Eva. Please keep an eye out on my brother. Make sure he doesn't do anything reckless. Eva nods. I can certainly do that. If not me, then everyone else. Good.
I may
Jason
not
said-
trust my heart, sister, but I trust them.
It is your heart telling you to trust them. So your heart is far from defunct.
Take your word for it. He seems to be getting a little... recovering a bit.
So, come, tell me this tale you're going to tell mother and father. And maybe I might be able to help you trim it down if you're still that concerned on it. If you don't mind telling the same story twice, that is.
Yes. Looks over at Eva.
She looks at you. Like she's like ambivalent in the situation.
Looks back at my sister. Okay. I'll tell you the unfiltered truth. And if there is anything I shouldn't say... well... if I can't trust you, then who can I trust?
She smirks at that. Then there's the brother I know so well. Let's hear
A
it.
pragmatic, whiny little boy.
No, not as pragmatic as you might think you are. Just a whiny little boy.
You have to call me out on it. Alright, I'll tell you.
Eva chuckles. Then, I assume sibling conflict aside, I'm free to leave.
Yes, thank you.
A pleasure meeting you, Eva. And you as well, Elaine. Have a good evening. Eva takes her leave, and you can tell your story to your sister.
Yeah. He gets to
Yeah,
know
yeah,
all
yeah.
of it.
The unfiltered truth. So, that's probably gonna take you a while.
Yeah.
Meanwhile... Anyone else have anything? Pull the night. I know Nova's got something, but well, that'll probably be towards later.
I do not.
I
Roger,
think
Roger.
I'm good.
Roger, Roger. Roger, Roger.
I do.
Okay, what do you got?
I don't know when she would do this, but it would definitely be back at camp.
Okay,
so
then
we're not
that's
quite there
way
yet.
later. That's like
Yeah,
way
okay.
later.
If we're not quite there yet, then she'll come back and just chill. I don't have anything specific until later.
Roger, Roger.
Roger, Roger. Okay. So you guys tidy away your evening. Caradoc and Eva not coming back to the mess hall,
Oh,
cafeteria,
God, they're dead.
dining area. As you know, bing bong, bing bong. The hours ring 11 or some shit. I don't fucking know. Nighttime, sleeping time.
They don't.
Caradoc closed. We're shutting down. We're shutting everything down. You guys begin
Not go home,
returning
we can't
back.
stay here.
Exactly. You guys begin returning back to your campgrounds, where you guys are rejoined by Caradoc. Caradoc, your sister is probably going to, I'll say...
Process?
I would say your time at Velkester, she's saying you're okay to share if you're giving her some